Today is Wednesday the 24th. This is the shade garden. I'm going to be planting my Scarlet curls Willow in here. So that's the project for the day. If you look, I got my pergola put up on Sunday with my brother. And then the finishing touch was a tarp on the top half to block out the floodlight. My brother does hardscaping for work, so he was telling me everything I could do to finish this. It's all pressure treated wood, and we put it up 2 days after it rained, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry out a little before I do any kind of finishing. You can watch me drag this willow from the patio to the shade garden. Well, rolling it loosened it out of the pot. So a few things about this tree. Was I manhandling it? Yes. But it's been in the same pot for over 2 years. So it's been very root bound. The other thing, it's a willow, so it it roots pretty profusely. So I'm not worried about it being buried too shallow. The other thing about manhandling it in here is these willows get like 40, 50 feet tall. I trim my willow all the way down every year. So this is just 1 year's worth of growth. And that's what I'm gonna try and keep it at. Trim it every year. Because if you don't trim it, then you lose the scarlet color. Like this. I'm not sure if I might have kept some of the main branches from last year. Maybe I was too traumatized with what happened the previous winter. I had cut it down and it was in the back of the garden in a pot. And I bent down to pick something up and I got stabbed in the forehead by one of the branches. But I think this will be a nice place for it. You know, I call it the shade garden, but once, if you can see this, once the sun gets past here, which is about 1 o'clock, then it's all just sun for the rest of the day. So it's not really a shade garden. I also want to note something. As a gardener and as a therapist, I'm feeling a bit low mood today, so getting this moved and planted is helping me feel more accomplished today. The other thing is, with a willow, the worry about root systems. This is far enough from any structure. And as you can see, my yard is just full of tree roots anyways. Any kind of digging I do uncovers tree roots, so it's already roots, why not add more? So I'm sitting here in my new pergola. It doesn't have a roof, it just has the tarp. I mean, the whole purpose was just to block that light, and it does. I'm thinking, now that I have this extra sitting area, I was thinking about putting some type of fire table or fire pit in where this circle used to be. I got rid of my umbrella for the patio. I think next year I'm just gonna have a pop-up canopy instead of an umbrella. But how do you think I should finish this? My brother told me I needed to bring in more soil. Should I put decking boards and like make a perimeter and then make a flowing deck? Should I make the perimeter and then fill it with sand and gravel or landscaping stone? I don't know.